Hello fellow YouTubers, my name is John Modica and you're listening to CybernetiX Security, where even the darkness has light. Today we're going to look at aircrack suite, dump, and my password generator that you can find on my GitHub. Now, I already had created a password list earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and remove some of that. Okay, so you can grab my tool from my my GitHub page called Password Generator. This basically is a great social engineering tool. You just fill in the blanks in the fields and it'll generate the thing for you. So to start off, download the tool, ls it, you'll have your license, readme, and the password generator. The readme will have all the instructions, but I'm just going to go right to it. Python, password generator, and start. You can type in help to get the information, which is going to be inside the readme file, but it's very simple. So I changed my password today on my router to fit this dictionary that we're going to crack today. Because to be honest, you're not going to be able to crack my Wi-Fi other than what I had already. So let's fill in the blanks, just a couple of these, just to get a basic password to fit my list. So first name equals John. We'll do last name and for year of birth $1900. Basically, when you're ready, which it's not ready, about surname. Okay, so when you're ready, just type in generate, and it'll have the password list available. It'll be under word list with a date and a time. Now what I like to do is go ahead and rename it so it's easier to type out. I'm just going to name it list. Alright, saved. Double check it in your file, and it's right here. Now, to start off, you want to double check with iwconfig and make sure you have Wi-Fi available. Obviously, I have the first one being used, so we're going to stick to the to my USB. So we're going to run airmon start WLAN 1, which will turn it into WLAN 1 mon. Oops. Okay, monitor mode, WLAN 1. And now we're going to run arrow dump. Name of the interface. Let it run till you find your target, which I know my target. BSSID. Channel 1. And we're going to write the file to FBI because that's part of the name anyway. You can write it however you want. You get that started, and as you can see, I'm right underneath the router, so it's not going to take much for it to crack or get a handshake. Open a new tab. Actually, we'll open a new tab separately, and you just run AirPlay, deauthenticate 3 times, A for the BSSID, C for the client, because if you don't specify, it's just going to boot me off. Obviously the ones with a lot of frames is going to be me, and that's who I'm on. So FC 2D 5E, and you can do this lowercase too, it'll still work, but just to make things look right. So F 18 and the interface WLAN 1. Now if you look up here, there's going to be a handshake. And all you gotta do is stop it. Oh, that was fairly easy, wasn't it? Now we're going to use aircrack, which is going to use the CPU versus the GPU. Now if you've seen my other videos, I ran through the GPU cracking system using Pirate and batching files. Today we're just going to take a look at aircrack, since I have a small file with the password hopefully inside. So if you saw earlier, take a look at the list. And it has a generated file of all the combinations. Hopefully it can combine the what we needed. So for aircrack directly, I believe it's W for the word list, which is in here, and then the cap file, which is FBI 01 cap, and let it rip. I guess out of all that, it didn't actually create my password list. So what we're going to do is drop in, we don't want it at the top. I'm just gonna double check in here if it even made my, nope. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop in here and create the actual password so you have an idea of how this cracks. And because it's such a short list, It's not going to take long, as you can tell. And there's the password. Now, we can do this with Pirate as well. But we'll do that in another video. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Modica. You're watching Cybernetics Security. Keep that darkness lit.